Most cheetah hunts end without a capture. The high-speed chase demands enormous energy, and continuing for too long is just as important as knowing when to run. Waterholes bring many different animals together. Although they provide life, they also require caution. Every visit demands constant awareness. Not every encounter in the African wilderness ends in conflict. Experienced predators and wonder-starving energy is worth the effort. Water is one of the most valuable resources on the African plains. Predator and prey often visit the same rivers, separate instinct to survive. The African savanna never stands still. While one predator rests, countless other animals continue their daily routines. Every species plays a role. As another day draws to a close, the lessons continue. Every experience, every observation prepares the life that awaits. Speed alone does not make the cheetah successful. Long before the chase begins, it watches, listens, and waits. Young cheetahs are not born as skilled hunters. Every lesson begins with observation, patience, and practice. Before young cheetahs learn to chase, they first learn to observe. Watching the behavior of prey helps them understanding and hunt itself. Unlike many other predators, the cheetah cannot afford to waste energy. After every high-speed chase, recovery becomes essential. From higher ground, the cheetah gains a clear view of the surrounding plains. Observation is just as important as speed. Before every hunt and waiting, the final approach demands complete patience. Every step must be silent, every movement controlled. The hunt begins long before the first sprint. Every change in the wind carries information. Speed alone is not enough. The gazelle depends on sudden changes in direction, forcing the cheetah to energy from both hunter and prey. As another day comes to an end, life across the African wilderness continues, and every sun marks the endless story of nature. Silence is for the African's rays of sunlight, one of his greatest, the savanna. Each sunrise brings another opportunity to learn. For young cheetahs, every with challenges that gradually shape them in the open plains.
Across the African savanna, every day tells a different story. Others fail, but every experience teaches valuable lessons.
When the moment arrives, hesitation disappears. Built for explosive acceleration, the cheetah becomes the fastest mammal on Earth. Patience is the lioness's greatest weapon. Every movement is calculated, every step almost silent. Timing and precision. Known as the ghost of the African wilderness, the leopard is rarely present. Its remarkable camouflage most successful predators. Built for speed unlike any other land animal, cheetahs depend on patience before power. Every movement is measured, every decision calculated. African wild dogs are among the continent's most endangered predators. Their greatest strength is not power, depends on but teamwork. As daylight begins to fade across Botswana, the leopard moves to the water is balanced between survival and caution. As evening settles across Botswana, the king of the savanna, strength alone does patience awareness that rule these endless plains. Built for speed and survival, the ostrich is perfectly adapted to Botswana's open landscapes. Family is everything to elephants. Across Botswana's wetlands, generation together, sharing knowledge and protecting these members of the herd. Hidden among Botswana's forests and plains, the leopard represents patience and precision. Every creature's most remarkable hunter. Across Botswana's ancient landscapes, baobab trees stand as living monuments of time, generations of wildlife of time. Small in size but remarkable in survival, meerkats have built based on teamwork, and every warn the difference between safety and danger. Every sunrise in Botswana begins a new story. Millions of years of evolution have shaped this land of the greatest wildlife kingdoms on Earth.
In the bright African daylight, the elephants of Botswana continue their ancient journey.
The lioness is the true heart of the pride. Her strength comes but from patience, understanding of the landscape around her. Although they appear calm, Hippopotamuses are among us powerful animals. Botswana protections of and a safe place for families to grow. Across Botswana's open plains, zebras move together in search of fresh grass and water. Famous stripes are millions of years of evolution. Surviving in the Kalahari requires incredible adaptation. The oryx is perfectly designed for this harsh land heat in search of food and water. Ancient survivors of Africa's waterways, Nile crocodiles, have remained almost unchanged for millions of years. In Bot's patience and power, the leopard survives through intelligence and patience. Unlike many predators, it depends on Botswana as its perfect hunting ground. Standing above the African plains, giraffes have evolved perfectly for life among the trees. Their give survives to food no other animal can reach. Above Botswana's waterways, another world comes alive. Birds transform the Okavango Delta into incredible survival. In Botswana's waterways, patience and power decide survival. The crocodilomus protects its territory with unmatched strength. From above the waterways, the African fish eagle watches with incredible precision, and every sound helps this Paunaser wetlands. Across Botswana's plains, the African buffalo moves as one. Their strength does not come only from size between every member of the herd. As the first light spreads across the Serengeti, the king awakens. Every movement across the endless plains tells a story. Most of a lion's life is spent watching and waiting. During the cooler hours of the night, he quietly patrols the edges, smell far more than speed. The African wilderness is never truly silent. Long before the lion makes his move, things has changed. A spread sense the sudden the group. Before the hunt begins, the king sends a clear message. They are a warning to every rival longs to a powerful ruler. After every hunt, whether successful or not, water becomes essential. The African sun is relentless, and even must pause to recover. As daylight fades across the Serengeti, the king pauses to watch over the land that has shaped his every set, tells another story of survival. When darkness covers the African plains, the wilderness does not Serengeti, and the stars of the night is only the beginning. Patience is the lion's greatest advantage. He doesn't rush. Every breath is measured, a single miss the herd and waste valuable energy. For adolescent in the circle, toes in Serengeti is cross a story, now that ignoring such land. Every great hunter begins with failure. For young lion cubs, every missed opportunity is a lesson on the African plains. Direct fights between dominant males are rare. Before risking injury, both lions the strength and determination of their opponent. The roar can travel for several kilometers across the open savanna. Not every hunt ends in success. For lions, failure is a natural part of life. Every chase leaves the part of life. As dawn returns to the African plains, another day begins. Although the male lion is known for his strength, he is also an importanter of the pride. The lioness's hubs into teamwork as much as power. Every step the lion takes is calm, deliberate. He doesn't waste energy chasing greatest weapons. Patience is every movement. The zebra escapes by the smallest possible margin, and the survival is often decided by inches, and king of predators cannot afford a single mistake. In a fraction of a second, silence comes chaos to survive. Every animal runs with years with moments, vision now decide the outcome. On the African plains, survival depends on constant awareness. Gazelles rely on sharpie of the hearing, even the safety of the attack. Beneath the calm waters of the delta, the Okavango's weapon, patience becomes the greatest weapon, waiting for the perfect delta. Although they spend much of their lives in the water, hippos are among Africa's most powerful mammals, the rivers where each new generation begins its journey. Standing taller than any other land animal, It's perfectly adapted to life on Botswana's open plain. Known as the voice of Africa, the African fish eagle is one of Botswana's sight and precision and extraordinary delta for its daily survival. Across Botswana's ancient plains, zebras continue one of nature's journeys, their survival these generations that have followed these lands for years.
Antron Botswaistic concerns in of splines and skives.
Powerful, unpredictable, and deeply connected, the Erev Buffrin's buffalo, they form one of the strongest forces on the African plains. The cheetah is built for one purpose, speed. But in the wild, even the fastest hunter must choose the perfect moment.
It puts weight around. It's a bleedness to rhythm.
Every step of the leopard is calculated. In Botswana's wilderness, survival belongs to those who can remain unseen. Every step of the leopard is calculated. In Botswana's wilderness, survival belongs to those who can remain unseen.